today I am going to take you to Harry Potter Studios, which is WB Studios in London. It is without a doubt the best day of my life, and it was on a day before my birthday, so I don't think I could have asked for a better birthday of my life. So this is a few hours away from London. I had booked this on Get Your Guide, and they had arranged a pickup bus from central London to the studios and back. But the tour was around 4 to 5 hours, which is definitely not enough, and you really need 10 to 12 hours because Kunal, my husband, who's not that a big Harry Potter fan, even he enjoyed a lot, and even he said that the time was less. So we got on a bus from central London. The tour company arranged that and the tickets. We reached there, and while we were coming back, we missed the bus. Like, we didn't catch the bus on purpose of the same tour operator. And the studios, they have a bus from the studio to one station. I'm going to mention here the station name. And you can take a train back to London, which will cost around 20 to 30 pounds per person. And needless to say, these tickets are sold out months in advance. I got really lucky that I got this ticket within a month. But whenever you're planning a trip to London, and if you want to visit these studios, you have to book these tickets at least 2 to 3 months in advance if you want your desired date and desired number of hours. So I'm going to link in the description box below via which I booked the tickets, and I hope that helps.
You can watch more videos from my England holidays on England playlist and also of Scotland after you are done watching these videos. Get Your Guide will send you a link for meeting point and Google Maps as well. So we reached that station via Tube Underground, and which was easily located on Google Maps. The maps will show you how to reach that meeting point. And the nerd in me was going ballistic by seeing all these buildings. So London has this thing that if the building is of importance, then they have this circular blue thing around with the details. We chilled in a cafe for a few hours, ate there, and this turned out to be a humongous bookstore, and I really loved it. It was for 3 stories, and it was really huge and massive. We scooched in some time to finish our work, and just then we started to leave for our bus stop. The bus stop was a little tricky to find, as in the maps were perfect, but just keep an eye out where your bus is. We were just about to miss it, but thanks to Kunal we found the bus. And reached Harry Potter Studios within an hour's time. The only slot that was available was from 12 to 5, and 12 to 1 was the travel time, and our tickets entrance was at 1 p.m. and exit, there's no time limit on that, but the tour operator bus was going to leave at 5 p.m., which we obviously missed it on purpose. The entrance was of all the wands of the protagonists of the books, and these are the chess pieces, the famous ones from the Philosopher's Stone. And this is where you enter. Very important thing, try to carry as much as less luggage as possible. There are water refillable stations there, so you can drink it. There is, just in case you are carrying your luggage, there is a storage facility available. Keep everything there and carry an empty bag with you. to carry your souvenirs along or photographs which you click. This is an extremely important tip. We entered and there were audio guides available. The green strap around my neck that you see for £5, but it's too heavy, and to carry it for 7 hours it's very tedious thing. So you can either finish listening to it and probably give it back, or I think it's okay if you don't take it also. You're not going to miss out on a lot of things which you'll definitely find it on the internet. There were these posters around and I was literally getting goosebumps from first part, second part, third one here. This is the last part. I was reliving my childhood at every poster. After the entrance, they are going to show you something on the TV where you are not allowed to record, and there's a movie for 5 minutes that's going to play. All the stars are going to be there, and something magical happens right after the movie, which I'm not going to show, and we were not allowed to record as well. So I hope whoever is watching this video gets a chance to visit the studio definitely one day or several times in their life. I went in October 2023, and Halloween was around, as you can see and figure. The theme for because it was Halloween, so the theme for the studios that month was dark arts. So everything around that you see is in that theme. Obviously, you see those pumpkins elevated in the sky. These were the costumes of the Yule Ball. The decrees by Professor Umbridge, the staircase, then there were wigs and photos of all the people who got their hair done and makeup done. Everything was just there. It was beautiful. And the prefect's bathroom on 5th floor. The Gryffindor common room with Dean, Seamus, Harry and Ron's 4-poster bed that is there for you to see. At the entrance they also give you a passport which is free of cost, and with that little booklet you collect these kind of stamps at 8 to 9 locations which are spread out all over the studio, and there are hints given in these passports about where you will be able to find these stamps. You need to put in a lot of pressure because this is embossing and not a printed stamp that I previously presumed. And yeah, this is the embossing for Gryffindor's boy dormitory. That is me headed to meet Professor Dumbledore in that gargoyle. Coming to Slytherin common room. Next is Professor Dumbledore's office. That is the principal's office of Hogwarts. One of the most interesting rooms was the potion rooms. There are all these props kept, and it was really fascinating to see this room.
There is one wearing of silly incantations in this class. As such, I don't expect many of you to appreciate the subtle signs.
My up command wasn't recorded in the video, but this was really fun. And the match that day was between Gryffindor and Hufflepuff, and I was playing from Hufflepuff's side. This is Hagrid's hut. The next section was where you could get your photographs clicked with all these 3 posters where your picture will be replaced there. You could get your videos, flying the broom, and pictures also. The entire package was around, I think, £50, and if you want one picture or one video, it was around £10 or £20. Then next was the Death Eaters dance or program. I knew it is fake, but it was really scary and overwhelming to watch the Death Eaters so close to you and them casting a spell on you.
This scene here, designed by Gianni Tenney, gave the Death Eaters their fearsome feel and reputation, which carried right through from their first appearance to their last.
The next stop was Ministry of Magic, and also at the previous place I clicked a picture of myself, purchased it, and I lost it by the end of the day, so remember to carry a bag with you. The famous scene from 7th part where a Hogwarts professor who teaches Muggle studies was killed by Nagini, and moving on to the Forbidden Forest, which was a brilliant experience in itself. There's Hagrid, and there are these woods, creatures, the Dark Mark. And there was Buckbeak, where I bowed down, and of course he was ready to fly me with him. We entered the roots of the trees to go and reach Aragog and the spider's family, which was really scary. The Forbidden Forest was also pretty interactive. You press here and there's wind swooshing in, or you could also hear the thunder and the lightning. And it's so astonishing to know that the background of Forbidden Forest was hand painted by so many artists. You'll find all the information here. Our next stop was none other than the Hogwarts Express. I could not have been more thrilled to be here. I was jumping around like a child in a candy store. Well, this actually is equivalent to that. And of course, the trolley and you going inside with it. There are good photo props and opportunities as well. This was the second time I was watching the Death Eaters choreography and dance, and it was astonishing as it was the first time. It was really scary and I was really nervous because it literally felt like the Death Eaters are there to kill you, even though you know that it's not true. But the entire ambience, the theater, everything was breathtakingly beautiful. After the Death Eaters ran away, we entered the Hogwarts Express and we queued up for it. There's this luggage of all the students with owl cages, etc. The coaches that were there in the line were from each part of the movie, and there were props also of the respective movie part. And here's the window where Lavender draws Ron and Lavender's drawing here. This was the 6th part's window. There was also another photo opportunity with Death Eaters entering inside the train and where you are sitting inside Hogwarts Express, but we did not click that picture. It would be really fun if you could get that. There were a lot of souvenirs here as well, so save your money and explore everything before you end up buying something. This place had great souvenirs where I wish I would have saved money instead of buying pictures of myself at the beginning, which I lost it. After 3 hours we reached the midpoint of the entire studio, that is the canteen, where we gorged on butterbeers. They were extremely delicious and 1,000 times better than the packed version that you'll get at King's Cross or here at any Harry Potter studio. We also ordered some food, but we found the food so-so. The butterbeers were delicious. The butterbeer ice cream not so great. This was fun, and there was water refillable station, toilets, everything here. So take your time, half an hour, 1 hour, relax, power up, gear up for the next part 2 of Harry Potter Studio Tour. Subscribe to my channel if you've enjoyed, and wait, there's more. Just watch this video.
End of part 1. Stay tuned for part 2, and I'm sure it's going to be as exciting as part 1. And here's the trailer of what the next part is going to be.
Watch how we attended the herbology class, how and where did we enter the Diagon Alley, and how was our experience there where I have cried again. And we ended with buying of wands, which you do not want to miss this video. I'm telling you, if you are a true Harry Potter fan.
Done.